Okay. So in the previous class, we have seen, right, the fiscal year variance already defined the system, right? So today we will see how to define our own fiscal year variance, right? So today again, you have to write, go back to notes, please. Go back to notes, put heading, maintain own fiscal year variance. Maintain own fiscal year variance. Path. SPRO. Financial accounting new. First write the path. SPRO. Financial accounting new. Financial accounting global settings new. Financial accounting global settings new. Ledgers. Fiscal year and posting periods. Fiscal year and posting periods. Fiscal year and posting periods. Maintain fiscal year variant. Maintain fiscal year variant. Click on new entries. Click on new entries. Just a minute. Okay. So click on new entries. Just a minute. Click on new entries. Fiscal year variant is equal to SS. So you can do any name. Our company code is SS45, right? So from SS45, I have taken the first two letters, nothing else. You can do any name. Fiscal year variant is equal to SS. Description is equal to April to March. Description is equal to April to March. Number of posting periods, 12. Number of special periods, 4. Number of special periods, 4. Click on save. Click on save and enter. Click on save and enter. Select the fiscal year variant SS. Select the fiscal year variant SS. Double click on periods. Double click on periods. So April to March means non-calendar fiscal years. Sorry, just a minute. Double click on, sorry, select the fiscal year VDSS. Double click on periods. Double click on periods. Click on new entries. Click on new entries. Now you write one table. First column month. First column month. Second column day. Third column period. Fourth column year shift. Now, what is all these things? So what is year shift and all these things? See, in the system, remember, in the system, only calendar year is defined. Remember, system understands only the calendar year, right? That is January to December. But our fiscal year spreads into 2 calendar years, right? April to March. Our fiscal year is April to March. So April to March spreads into 2 calendar years. See, Indian fiscal year is April to March. That means it has started from April 2025 to March 2026. Okay. Then in the system, only the calendar year was defined. So according to system, the current calendar year is 2025, right? According to system, the current calendar year is 2025. So according to system calendar year, January 2025 is first period, February 2025 is second period, March 2025 is third period, April 2025 fourth period, May 2025 fifth period, and so on, December 2025 12th period. That is a system fiscal year, okay? But our fiscal year starts from April 2025, right? So according to system fiscal year, April 2025 means fourth month, right? So month 4. Month 4. See, our fiscal year starts from April 2025. So according to system fiscal year, April 2025 is the fourth month, right? So month is 4 and day means we enter last day of the month. So the last day of the April is 30. Then according to system, fifth month should be taken as first period of our fiscal year, right? So period 1. See, according to system, fourth month, April, should be taken as first period of our fiscal year. Then year shift 0. See, system fiscal year is 2025 and our fiscal year is also 2025, right? So both are available in the same calendar year. So year shift 0. Then after April, May 2025. So according to system fiscal year, May 2025 is fifth month, right? So month 5, whose last day is 31st, should be taken as second period in our fiscal year. So system fiscal year is 2025 and our fiscal year is also 2025, right? Year shift is 0. Then June 2025. According to system, June 2025 is the sixth month, whose last day is 30, should be taken as period number 3 in our fiscal year and year shift is 0. See, when the system fiscal year and our fiscal year are same, always year shift is 0. Then July, 7th month, whose last day is 31st, should be taken as fourth month of our fiscal year, fourth period of our fiscal year, year shift is 0. Then August, according to system fiscal year, August is the 8th month, right? Whose last day is 31st, should be taken as period 5 and year shift is 0. Based on the same lines, September, 9th month, whose last day is 30, should be taken as sixth period in our fiscal year. And system fiscal year is 2025, our fiscal year is also 2025, right? Then October, 10th month, whose last day is 31st, should be taken as seventh period of our fiscal year, year shift 0. Then November 2025. According to system fiscal year, November 2025 is the 11th month, whose last day is 30th, should be taken as 8th period of our fiscal year and year shift 0. Then December. According to system fiscal year, December is 12th month, right? So last day is 31st. Should be taken as 9th period of our fiscal year and year shift is 0. So December 2025 is over. Now, after December 2025, system automatically shifts to the calendar year 2026. System fiscal year is completed, but our fiscal year is not yet completed. In our fiscal year, only 9 months are over, right? So when the system shifts to the next calendar year 2026, January 2026 is the first period, February 2026 is the second period, March 2026 is the third period, and December 2026 is the 12th period. So here, system fiscal year is now 2026. Right? Now, our fiscal year December 2025 is over, then January 2026. So according to system fiscal year 2026, January 2026 is the first month, right? So month 1, whose last day is 31st, right? Should be taken as 10th month, 10th period of our fiscal year 2025. Now, see, system fiscal year is 2026, right? But our fiscal year is 2025. So system has to step down one fiscal year to 2025. So year shift to -1. Then, according to system fiscal year, February 2026 is the second month, right? So month 2, whose last day is 28, should be taken as 11th month, 11th period of our fiscal year, year shift to -1. See, our fiscal year is still 2025, but the system fiscal year is 2026. So again, system has to step down 1 year. So -1. Then March, third period, third month, whose last day is 31st, should be taken as 12th period of our fiscal year, year shift to -1. Right? Now, write down here, I will tell you the notes also. Month is equal to 1. Day 30 should be taken as, month 4, I'm sorry. Month 4, day 30. Day means here last day. You can read within brackets. Day within brackets last day. Should be taken as period 1. Year shift to 0. Month 5, day 31. Should be taken as second period of our fiscal year, year shift to 0. Month 6, day 30, should be taken as third period, year shift to 0. Month 7, day 31, should be taken as fourth period of our fiscal year. So July 2025 means fourth period, year shift to 0. Month 8, day 31st, should be taken as fifth period of our fiscal year, year shift to 0. Month 9, day 30, should be taken as the period number 6, year shift to 0. Then month 10, day 31st, should be 10th month of system fiscal year 2025, should be taken as 7th period of our fiscal year 2020. So system fiscal year 2025 and our fiscal year is also 2020. Year shift to 0. Month is 11, day 30, should be taken as 8th period of our fiscal year, year shift to 0. Month 12, day 31st, period 9, year shift is. Then month 1. So after 31st December 2025, system automatically shifts to calendar year 2026. So January 2026 is the first period according to system fiscal year. Whose last day is 31st? Period 10. So according to system, fiscal year is 2026, but our fiscal year is still 2025, right? So system has to shift 1 year below, 1 year downwards. So -1.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I have a query over here. Our fiscal year 25-26, sir. Now
Yes.
it is when it comes to January, it is 2026, no, sir.
That is according to system fiscal year. So our fiscal year is non-calendar year.
Okay.
So it starts from April 2025 to March 2026, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
That is called fiscal year 2025.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
right? So
Okay,
our
sir.
fiscal year is
Yes.
2025. System fiscal year is 2026. So system has to step down 1
Okay,
year.
sir.
Month is equal to 2.
Okay, sir.
Day is equal to 28. Should be taken as 11th period. Year shift to -1. Month 3. Day 31st. Should be taken as period 12 of our fiscal year. Year shift to -1. Right now, click on save. Now, write one more point, note. After clicking on save, note. In the case of non-calendar fiscal years, we have to define normal posting periods only. It is not necessary to define special posting periods. Okay, the special periods will be taken automatically from the system calendar year. Next, put heading rules for year shift. Rules for year shift. Rules for year shift. When the system fiscal year and our fiscal year are same, . and our fiscal year are same, the year shift is 0. The year shift is 0. Next, number 2. If the system fiscal year is greater than our fiscal year, the year shift should be -1. The year shift should be -1 because the system has to step down 1 year. The system fiscal year has to step down 1 year. Next, number 3. If the system fiscal year is lesser than our fiscal year, the year shift should be +1. The year shift should be +1. So this +1 also will explain you, right? So our fiscal year is April to March. So this is how we can define our own fiscal year April to March. Then July to June. How to define July to June, right? It's not necessary to write. These sheets I'm going to send you. Allow me to today's record. So fiscal year July to June means it starts from July 2025 and ends with June 2026, right? So it is called the fiscal year 2025. So it is called fiscal year 2025. So in the system again, only calendar year is defined. So according to the system, the current calendar year is (2025). So according to system, see, always remember, always in the system, it knows only the calendar years. That's it. So according to system, current calendar year is 2025, right? So January 2025 is first period, February 2025 is second period, March 2025 is third period, April 2025 is fourth period, May, June, July, August, December 2025 is 12th period. Now, our fiscal year starts from July 2025, right? So, according to system, July 2025 is 7th month. The last day is 31st. Should be taken as period 1. So, our fiscal year is 2025 and system fiscal year is also 2025, right? So, year shift is 0. So, when the system fiscal year and current our fiscal year are same, year shift is always 0. Then August. According to system fiscal year, August is 8th month. Last day 31st. Should be taken as second period of our fiscal year 2025. Year shift is 0. 9th month, September 9th month. Last day 30th. Should be taken as period 3. Year shift is 0. Then month is 10, right? October means 10th month, whose last day is 31st, should be taken as fourth period of our fiscal year. Then year shift is 0. 11th month, November 2025 is the 11th month according to system fiscal year. Last day is 30th. Should be taken as fifth period of our fiscal year 2025. year shift to zero. December 2025 is the 12th month according to system fiscal year. Last day is 31st. Should be taken as 10th period of our fiscal year. Sorry, 6th period of our fiscal year. System fiscal year is 2025. Our fiscal year is also 2025. So year shift is zero. Then after December 2025, system automatically shifts to the calendar year 2026, right? So system calendar year, system fiscal year is now 2026, right? So then January 2026, first period, February 2026, second period, March 2026, third period, and December 2026, 12th period, right? So according to system fiscal year, January 26 is the first month, right? So month 1, whose last day is 31st, should be taken as 7th period of our fiscal year 2025. So our fiscal year is 2025, system fiscal year is 2026. So if the system fiscal year is greater, we have to enter -1 because the system has to shift 1 year down. So -1. Then February 2026 is the second month, whose last day is 28, should be taken as 8th period of our fiscal year 2025. But the system fiscal year is 2026. So again, -1. Then March 2026. According to system fiscal year, March 2026 is the third month, right? Whose last day is 31st. Should be taken as 9th period of our fiscal year 2025. And system fiscal year is 2026. So -1. April, 4th month, last day 30th, should be taken as the 10th period of our fiscal year and year shift to -1. May, 5th month, whose last day is 31st, should be taken as 11th period of our fiscal year 2025, but the system fiscal year is 2026. So year shift to -1. Then June 2026. According to system fiscal year, June 2026 is the 6th month, right? Whose day is 30th. Should be taken as 12th period of our fiscal year 2025. System fiscal year is 2026, so -1. That's how you apply the year shift rules, right? Then sometimes you have to use plus. Let us see what is got. See, fiscal year October to September. That means it has started from October 2024 to ends with September 2025, right? October to September means already it has started from October 2024 and ends with September 2025. Now, in the calendar year 2024, 3 months are falling. But in the calendar year 2025, 9 months are falling. So yesterday I told you one rule. In the previous session, I told you one rule. In the case of non-calendar fiscal years, the fiscal year is represented with the calendar year in which the more number of months are falling. Right? Now, if October to September means October 2024 to September 2025, right? So our fiscal year is 2025. Clear, no? Clear? Yes or no? See, in the previous class, I told you one rule. In the case of non-calendar fiscal years, the fiscal year is represented.
Yes,
the fiscal year is represented with the calendar year in which the more number of months are falling. So October to September means what? October 2024 to September 2025, right? So in the 2025 calendar year, 9 months are falling, January to September. But in the calendar year 2024, 3 months are falling, October, November, December, right? So in this case, fiscal year is represented with the 2025. Yes or no, clear or not? If it's not clear, I will explain third time also. Don't hesitate to tell me if you are not able to understand. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, listen to me carefully now. Again, in the system, always calendar year is defined, right? So system calendar year is 2024. And our fiscal year starts from October 2024, right? So according to system, October 2024 is 10th month. Day 31. Period should be taken as period 1. Now, system fiscal year is what? 2024 only, right? System fiscal year is 2024, yes or no? See, October 2024 means system calendar year or system fiscal year 2024, right? But our fiscal year is 2025. So system has to move up 1 year. So +1. That's what I told you. If the system fiscal year is lesser than our fiscal year shift should be -1. Then November 2024, which is 11th month, day 30, should be taken as second month period of our fiscal year. So system fiscal year is 2024, our fiscal year is 2025. So system has to move up 1 year up. So +1. Then December 2024. That means 12th month of the system fiscal year. The last day is 31st. Should be taken as period 3, right? And year shift +1. Now after December 2024, system automatically shifts to calendar year 2025, right? So system fiscal year also now 2025. Our fiscal year is also 2025. So from now onwards, year shift to 0. So January 2025 is the first month. February 2025 is the second month. March 2025 is the third month, right? And December 2025 is the 12th month. So January 2025 means first period of the system fiscal year 2025, whose last day is 31st, should be taken as 50th period of our fiscal year 2025, and system fiscal year also 2025. So year shift to 0. February 2025, second month, whose last day is 28th, should be taken as 5th month of our fiscal year 2025, and system fiscal year also 2025. So 0. Like that, we define the periods. So the periods are necessary to be defined only in the case of non-calendar fiscal years. In the case of calendar fiscal years, it's not at all necessary. This is how we can define our own fiscal year variance. Any questions from anybody till now?
Hi, sir. Yes, I have a couple of questions.
Yeah.
So, is it necessary to define the fiscal year variant every year, or it carry forwards?
No. See, once you assign the fiscal year variant to your company code, that is applicable for the lifetime of the company code.
Okay.
It's not necessary to define to assign every year.
Okay, sir. Thank you. One more question is, let's say our client requirement is to have the last working day on every last Friday after working day.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
let's say if that falls, no, if that is the requirement, can we adjust in
Yes.
last day?
Yes. That means every week is taken as a period, right? In that case, right, every week is taken as a period. So in that case, 52 weeks are defined as 52 periods. So sometimes what happens, in 1 month, some extra weeks may be there. So
Yeah.
these can be adjusted, right? This scenario we cover later, right? Because it is advanced, so you may get confused, right, at this point of time. So how
Sure.
to the weekly periods, that also we cover later on. Okay, Chetan.
Yeah, thank you.
So any questions from anybody else? So remaining things we'll see tomorrow, right? Tomorrow we'll see chart of accounts. Okay, then see you tomorrow. And I request everybody to log into system by me to log into the meeting by exactly 8:30. Okay.